Oh yes. What's up, Hip Hop Weekly Radio? It's him and her talk time. Happy Valentine's Day, people.
Happy
From
Valentine's
him
Day.
and her
From him and her
DJ.
DJ. I'm DJ Trey Nice.
I'm DJ LP. I'm hoping you're having an amazing Valentine's Day
Yeah.
full of love and romance.
Definitely, definitely.
We have a special edition of Valentine's Day episode for you guys. We got to chop it up with.
Yeah, a couple of DJs.
Shout out DJ Qlynn and
Actually,
DJ Mr. Famous.
Yeah, actually a couple of DJs.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, DJ couple like ourselves.
Yes.
And pretty dope team. And we got to chop it up with them this week. And we wanted to share, our experiences with you guys as far as we laughed, we joked, we talked shit. We had fun with it. So, we hope you guys like the interview and
enjoy.
We got plans.
Yeah, we gotta go.
So we gotta go. See you later.
Shout out DJ Qlynn and DJ Mr. Famous. Welcome.
Yep.
What's up, Qlynn? What's up, DJ Mr. Famous? We got a couple of DJs here with us.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Him and her. What's up?
Thank you for coming. We appreciate you, and we're so hyped. We got another DJ couple. We got a lot to talk about.
Drink hard.
Tell the people about yourselves if they don't know you.
Oh, go ahead, baby. Women first.
Ladies first.
Wow.
She a whole woman.
Everything. I gotta go first.
I was gonna let him go first.
Yeah, let him go first. Fuck it.
Don't get
This is good.
Chivalry is dead. It's a new.
Anywho, I'm DJ Qlynn, aka Just Lynn. So what do you? I mean, I don't know what to say to y'all. Y'all
the
know
unicorn
me.
DJ.
Y'all know me already. So I'm a DJ. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a mom, soon to be wife.
Ow.
With the hand. With the hand.
That nigga Devin in them?
Yeah. So, I mean, been doing this for what? It's been 7 years. As far as being in the music industry, I love music. I love DJing. I am also passionate about a few things that I have going on the side. I can't talk about it just yet. You know what I'm saying? But
nice.
Yeah, and I'm also passionate about this ugly nigga over here.
And welcome, the Union DJ brother, DJ Mr. Famous.
One time for the light skinned brothers.
What?
I'm just saying. I was
trying to be a little milk chocolate, but okay.
I was trying to be a part of the whole light skin movement
there's
just now.
Nothing like
it never works. It never works for me.
Hey, we be having our light skin moments.
Maybe brother DJ Dubs could get away with that one, but I don't think you can.
We be having our light skin moments. Let us live.
Let us live. DJ Mr. Famous, CFO of the Union.
Oh, nigga.
I'm a fiance, I think. I don't know.
It's
still to be determined. Oh, he got just asked to be determined. I'm an entrepreneur.
I'll tell y'all about that
of
later.
all types of entrepreneurs. I've been doing music for 20 years. I'm a father of 6.
Oh, nigga shit.
And
who you got 6 kids with?
Two baby mamas.
Time out. I'm just figuring this out. Who the you got? No, I'm just joking.
you got 6 kids, Famous?
I got 6, yeah.
I know that already, but you got 6 kids though?
That's awesome.
Lot of food.
So if I ask if we play it right, you really got to start a lineup and a 6-man.
Pretty much, yeah, because they all play ball.
That's a fact.
They all play ball.
And they all
3 girls, 3 boys.
Nice.
Oh, you just got to eat. It's even
football, basketball, soccer ball, whatever with a ball.
So let's stop it there. Okay, because you got girls. So let's stop there.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
Nah, but but it's dope to have you guys. I appreciate you guys for pulling up on us.
Yes, we're definitely.
It's about fucking time.
Yes, definitely. We're definitely a fan of what y'all do.
Wait.
No, they be too busy for us.
Nah. First of all, we extended to your fiance. We said let's get together and do something.
Many times
on a couple of occasions, and head honcho over there, busy man.
You know what? Since quarantine started, we should have did something because I'm not as busy.
I'm gonna be quite honest with you.
I sure am, but not as busy outside.
I'm be quite honest with you. You don't make plans with him. If anybody
did you not see the chat room?
Anybody who knows him knows that you make the plans with me and I set it up.
Oh yeah, way faster,
like,
way easier, way better.
Is that really like a couples thing? Is that really a couple thing though? Like for real, you can't no me. Don't
Queen hold it down.
I'm sorry, I don't stand by
calendar.
Let's get that right.
Like,
real quick.
yeah,
You be saying shit. What are you thinking about?
You can't make any appointments with me. I'm not putting it in the calendar. Nope. I forget you called.
Yep.
Like I'm.
He be like, "Oh, we got
it's
that."
Not purposely. It's not purposely.
So it's officially an old nigga thing then.
No.
See, she feel me.
Point.
right. Like whatever.
I accept it.
Ass back to bed.
I mean, but we never miss a check though.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'm not mad at that.
Remember those dates.
Right.
Never miss a check.
Y'all look like some naughty ass niggas having eye contact about some shit right now. I don't cut it out.
The nod.
Look away, babe. Look away. Next story. I remember when I met Trey ass.
I remember when I met LP. Sweet 36.
Oh, you met Famous first. Okay.
Yeah, I knew Famous first. I remember when they met.
You was there?
I was a part of the situation.
Oh.
But I met him
there, but
I met him like 7 days later.
Did you play a wingman?
No.
After I didn't have any friends that I bought out at that time. We met at the studio, somebody's radio show.
Yeah.
Remember, I remember what I had on that day too, because I remember the stupid picture you and I took.
Aww.
Because me and Trey, like we clicked, our personalities clicked immediately, and we were just joking from the time we met until we left that place.
Just off rip. Where were we at though?
I don't know.
Shit in the Bronx.
I have no clue where we were. I just know we were at a studio and it was somebody's radio show, and he just dragged me along. Because after we met, we were like literally inseparable.
Aww.
Yeah, and every day.
It's so cute.
Every day.
It's not cute.
It
was kind of disgusting. Because even my friends was like, "Nigga, you don't go out without him." I was like, "But for what?"
So were you a DJ when you met Famous?
So
are we gonna talk about this?
Oh my God, we're not. No, we're not.
TikTok.
No, I'm going to say what I have to say, and then we're gonna cut because he's gonna.
Okay.
All right. Okay. No, I was not. I was a radio personality.
Okay.
Who wanted to become a DJ, and he taught me, and we'll leave it there.
Nice.
Goddamn.
People always ask me because they were like, "Oh yeah, that's so cute. Your man taught you how to DJ." I'm like, "Hold on, I was a DJ.
I get no credit."
And then I met him.
I get no credit for nothing.
You started your career already, and then he helped you.
Yes. We were DJing at the same place on different days, and he came on my night.
Yo, you see how you said that? Q, you see how you said that? Like he helped you along. I get no credit.
No.
None of that is in the story though. Like when she tells none of that is in the story. No, it's just simple. I knew him before.
He helps me, of course, because he's my man. As Famous, I'm sure has helped you. Yes, and I've helped you, and I'm sure Qlynn has helped Famous in one way or another.
I feel like the nigga that helped Drake write his records.
Oh, just sing your sad story.
I never get no credit. It gotta come out. It gotta come out in the tabloids. You get my credit.
You real emotional like Drake right now, though.
I'm just like it's a light skin moment. I told you we have our light skin moments.
Light skin moment number 2.
But no, yeah. So I was DJing on the Friday. She was DJing on Tuesday, and my night was Friday. So, I just left Sin.
He came to get seafood.
I just left Sin, and where we both DJ, they served seafood platters, and I knew the owners of the spot, so my shit always free. So I was like, I'm hungry. I want some seafood. So I left Sin and went over there and got some seafood. And I remember she was playing, so I said, let me check out. And then I came, and then it was just, it was that from that.
So you hollered at her? What'd you do?
I walked in the DJ booth. And she smelled what I had on, and she hugged me. Like she just was like, you know, it was like one of those.
What?
She just hugged me like, yo, hey, like she knew me
All right,
forever.
Trey, cállate.
You hear the false like in that story, right? Know where it went left just now, right?
No, I'm being serious. I'm be serious. Hold on, I'll be serious. Nah, what happened was
I smelt him.
what happened. I walked into the DJ booth. She had already known who I was.
The owner put me on and said,
yeah.
"There's this guy that DJs here on Tuesdays. His name is DJ Trey Nice. He DJs at Sin City. He plays good. He I guess he was playing a wingman or like helping you out or whatever." I was like, "Oh, cool." So I kept doing what I was doing. I was playing, and you came and I greeted you with the hug because I felt like, "Oh, you're cool." You know what I'm saying? My peoples just told me about you that you're cool. So that was it.
Yo, listen. When you first meet a woman,
right. I'm about to say something.
When you first meet a woman for the first time, like never seen her ever before in your life, and you get the hug, like
you got a hug.
It was a hug that made me sit back and be like, oh, okay.
Maybe you was just like,
all right,
hyped.
And I was a little lit because you know I was coming from the strip club, so I was like, oh, what's this about? Hold on. I said, let me sit my ass
it's
right
the
down.
Hug for him.
It was the hug for me. I said, yo, let me sit my ass right down. I don't even care how she play or what she play. We gonna finalize this at the end of the night. So,
nice.
So in other words, you bagged her at the end of the night.
Nah, what happened was
technically I bagged him.
She bagged me. Nah, she was like, yo, what you doing tomorrow? I'm like, I had something to do, but I was really just chilling, you know, riding around.
And
the
I
street.
told him to check me.
She was like, yo, come check me
at Tonic in the city.
No, it was a tequila. She was like, yo, come check me.
Tequilas in the Bronx.
Come check me at tequila. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. So me and my man pulled up, and they wouldn't let us in. As you know, I don't abide by any New York City dress codes.
Never.
It was hot, but no, we not hot.
It was raining.
It was raining.
Yeah,
it was raining. So the security guard wouldn't let us in because we had on hoodies in the Bronx.
And so y'all met
Edit.
Y'all got me doing a lot of fucking editing work, and I'm gonna kill you.
No. We're not editing this out.
Okay.
We chatting. So I went back and saw her another day. She was like, well, you couldn't come, so come check me tomorrow. I'm downtown. So I was like, I bet. So I wound up
getting in an accident.
Word. This was the dedication. Let me tell you the dedication.
He took a cab from the Bronx.
I was DJing somewhere, and I took a cab to Tonic.
On 42nd.
42nd. 3 blocks away from Tonic, I get into a car accident because I didn't have my car. I was in a cab. 3 blocks away, I get into a car accident. Some chick made the wrong turn or was trying to go down a one-way and whatever, but slammed into the cab. Fucked up my knee. My knee fucked up to this day.
When he told me, I'm like, oh, okay, I understand. I'll see you another time.
I made a choice. I said, all right, do I sit in this cab and get this lawsuit money? Or I'm gonna go see Shorty. I said, go see Shorty. I said, so fuck it. I said, yo, bro, I can't wait around him out. Got out the cab and walked to Tonic. Stopped on the way, saw Buster and a couple other people, and then went upstairs and then chilled with her for the rest of the night. So
that's all she wrote.
Wow. This nigga left a bag. I hear that.
A bag.
No, when he hit me and told me he was in an accident, I didn't think I was gonna see him. I was like, oh, okay, let me know how you doing and stuff like that. And then he was like, nah, I'm coming. I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't know what it was. Yo, I don't know what it was to sit back and say, get out this cab, my nigga.
That's dope.
It was God, baby,
leading
you to your lady.
That's just what it was. So,
all right, I guess we're gonna have to tell our story because
yes, I want to hear your story, please.
It's an argument. It's not even a story anymore because we argue about who bagged who.
It's not an argument.
It's an argument too, right? Because he be lying.
Trey's gonna know what I'm talking about.
It's not. But you're not telling the story any different than I do. You're telling.
Okay, so then you tell a story. Let me see.
You're telling it as if.
Let me see what he thinks. You tell a story. Yeah, go.
Oh my gosh! All right.
I gotta remember. Go ahead though.
Circa 2014, January 11th.
Oh, she know the date. Yeah.
Of course she do.
A friend of mine's release party for, I think it was an EP. His name is Imani. He sings on a lot of Jada shit, right?
Oh shit.
I come out, I bring my 2 girls with me. We in the club. This was my Henny days. Drinking Henny, like dressed, heels. It was my first time out in New York. I had only moved back to New York like 2 weeks prior to that. So it was my first time getting outside. I was hyped. Music was popping. Whoever the DJ was at the time, don't remember them. And so music transition. This is not something I was used to because I was coming from the South. Usually it's one DJ all night. I wasn't used to the music transition. So I think he was playing reggae at the time. Hadn't heard him in a while. He's playing like 90s reggae. So I'm going off. Music cuts, different DJ's voice. And then first song comes on is VSOP. I'm like at this table that's like right in front of the DJ booth, and the DJ booth was like elevated. So I start cussing at him. The DJ happens to be him. I start cussing like, yo, what are you doing? Like, nobody want to hear this shit. Like, change the music. So progressing to the rest of the evening, he actually fucked the club up, and I was all hype and shit. And so I was telling my friends, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna find out if he like teaches. Cool. See, and this is where his memory gets murky. Uh-huh. So he comes down from the DJ booth. He had somebody, it was a dyke chick though, like a friend of his or whatever. He had a girl there that he was apparently teaching. So I go up to him, hi, introduce myself as DJ Qlynn, because that was my on-air name. Told him who I worked for at the time, and asked him like, do you teach? Because I would love to learn. So we chopping it up. What do? We exchange contacts for the purpose of DJing. Mm-hmm. Now we move on to the next club.
Hold on. I have a question. Did you find him attractive at that moment?
No, not yet.
Okay. Okay, continue.
I'll tell you why. Nope. She asked me a question. Let me explain why. So it's because he had on this ugly ass brown do-rag in the club. I was so mad. I was like, why? Who the fuck wears do-rags in the club? Who does that?
New Yorkers, but okay.
We went outside. We met up with his brother, Cola, and her 2 friends that night. And Will met us. We headed out to what's the shit on Lexicon. So Will met us over there. Not even gonna talk about that. So Will met us on the outside on the way over there. By that time, he had took the do-rag off.
Okay.
I think I don't even know if he changed his shirt or put on a different jacket. But I know by the time we walked in the Lexicon, I had nudged my homegirl Zing and was like, I think he cute. I don't know yet. That's exactly what I said to her. And we went inside and we had hookah and more Henny. And by the end of the night, we was all fucked up. And we was at my car talking for like 20. My girls was so over me.
So Trey, I'm DJing at the party.
Wait. Was I at this party? I had to be.
No, I don't know. Maybe you might have been. I don't know, but I didn't meet you that night.
Where was the party at?
Chelsea Manor.
No,
Black Ink, the at the time they had like been 2 seasons in.
Right.
Matter people had came in there. Bianca Bonnie came in there.
Right.
It was, you know what I mean? Like,
was in there. What's her name?
Bianca.
Yeah,
Bonnie.
Bianca. Right. So.
Let's cut to where he remembers. Let's go.
Yeah, all right. Rewind. Okay.
I'm fucking up the club, playing some vibes. I switch up the music. VSOP was just like brand new at that time. I dropped the shit to start the female.
He went to talk to the ladies.
Right, exactly.
I didn't understand that at the time.
Out of the whole crowd, there's one little high yellow chick right in front of the booth, like, what's going on?
She high yellow.
So now I caught contact. I'm like, huh? Okay, cool. So I'm playing up DJing. I do my thing. I come off the set. When I come off the set, she didn't know the girl next to me was somebody.
No, you introduced her.
You spoke to me first.
After I asked you about teaching.
We're still getting to my.
I know, but after,
wait, let me do mine.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let you say.
So I come right. So I come out the booth, and light skin is right there. Hey, how you doing? My name is DJ Qlynn. I work for Sirius XM.
That's not how I talk.
Anyway, yes, it was. I work for Sirius XM.
Yes, it was.
So she goes. Do you teach DJ? Like I like you to teach me to DJ. You just grabbed my attention from every other bitch that was in there. You came up to me as soon as I came out the booth, and you put my eyes on you. So then we start chatting.
Wait. Were you attracted to this high yellow girl at that moment?
At that moment, no. It was just wow. She's cute. She's pretty.
Nah, he had to play it right because
women like that at that time. Sorry,
he had to play it right. I'm gonna tell you why he had to play it right, because don't nobody regularly just ask you for lessons. So if she walked up to him a little and knowing Qlynn from when I knew Qlynn, or like when I first met Qlynn, and then like as I known her, like when Qlynn go out.
Right.
So she wasn't looking regular. She wasn't looking basic. I know that. So
and you told me you wasn't attracted to her?
And she asking for lessons, quote
okay,
unquote.
But in his defense about the attractiveness, right? We later on we had a conversation about like types, because we were so opposite of what we were used to dating.
Right.
So
absolutely.
The conversation came about the type of women he would usually date, and it wasn't me. It wasn't that I don't think that it had nothing to do with like not necessarily being like, oh, you're not pretty in that sense. It's like, okay, you attracted to brown skin women, and now here comes this pretty light skinned girl grabbing your attention, and you kind of like, what? Like,
right.
Never
got
thought.
Right.
Yeah, got it.
So,
okay. So
go ahead.
The story you concur though?
Huh?
But the rest of the story, you concur with what Qlynn was?
We went to Lexicon, we popped bottles, and met a couple people, and we flirted.
Because then Love and Hip Hop niggas was in Lexicon.
Right.
That shit was so crazy. I was like,
it was crazy.
I'm a country girl from the South, coming to New York. Well, if you don't know my background, I'm born here, raised here till I was 15, lived in the South, daughter, college, school, all that stuff happened down there. So in my mind, I'm a little country bumpkin, okay?
Right. So
street
now,
knowledge.
At that point, the juice was already in the system, and now you looking like, hey. So, but we definitely.
Where did I meet Qlynn at?
We just talked about that at whatever studio that was. We came to the studio like 5 days later from meeting each other, and I met you. And then, the following time that we saw each other was at Taj. That was the first time we clubbed together.
Right.
It was a Thursday at Taj. But hold on, I need to reverse, because he told the story how I told it. But the argument is always he feels that I bagged him, and I don't feel like I bagged him because that wasn't my intention. We exchanged numbers. I didn't say, give me your phone and give me your number. No, he took my phone and put his number in it, and then I put my number in his phone. So I don't know.
But I'm gonna tell you why. Like I just told you why. I just told you why. I just told you why. No, I just told you why. We as DJs, right? As DJs, the only people that literally ask for lessons are people immediate, if they want it, like friends or like you or somebody. You
go after what you want, right?
But that's not what I see.
I
get it.
So all I did was walk up to this man like, yo, I really like what you do, and I need you to teach me.
I get it. But what that you're a stranger. You're a stranger. Number one, you're a stranger. You in a club.
It looks like
you know what I'm saying? You in a club. You in a club. You was just screaming at me about what I played. You know what I'm saying? Out of everybody else, and then at the end of the night, or whenever he walked downstairs, you like, yo, you got lessons. And Lynn,
there's nothing wrong with that.
And Lynn, being the fact that I do know you, so when you get a little liquor in your system,
you made the first move, girl.
And the Henny in your system, and the Henny in your system, you chat, and the way you chat is a little like, hey. So at the end of the day, you bagged him. Like you bagged him, whether it was intentional
just
or
blame
not.
it on the Henny.
We closed the deal together. Together.
Right. LP, do you concur with his?
Yeah, she does.
I think
I
listen to it.
I would have came out the booth and went about my business to the next club.
I think you made the first move that set the ball rolling, and I feel like he closed the deal.
Yeah, like she made the first move. She made the first move. Like my invite, like I did not expect none of
Yeah,
this.
that hug right there would have been. Well, I'm like, what?
No,
what?
it wasn't
How-
even. It was everything that happened after the hug. Like it was a domino effect. Like she set the tone. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she said it.
Ain't nothing
What the
wrong.
hug was the hug was the
And I'm
the hug
not
opened the door. The hug
Right, but
opened the door.
for me, it wasn't. I'm not embarrassed by it, or like I go after what I want. That's a thing for me. I honestly don't think I've ever been begged. And so I had in my head, I still do. He bagged me, and I take pride in that he bagged me. That's it.
Okay, you
I
take
had
that
no
to the
lie.
altar with you.
I mean, at the end of the day, he finished. He signed the deal.
Yeah,
He closed it.
Right.
And but you initially when people get bagged, when people get bagged, they're not the ones that initially make the first contact. You made first contact. You made first contact. So if you never walked up to Famous and asked them about lessons,
We would have never talked.
We'd have never talked.
You bagged Famous.
Oh, wait. So did you bag me then? Because you came upstairs to the DJ
I didn't
booth.
say
You
nothing.
didn't have to.
No, I came upstairs, but I didn't say nothing.
Why would you? You know how personal the DJ booth is.
I just said, "What's up?"
Space, if you in my
That's
space,
more-
I said, "Hey, what's up?" I said,
in my space.
That's
"Hey,
even
what's
more
up?"
reason why I waited for him to come out. I've seen
Right.
what happened to DJ Boots in this. I was like, I'm not going up there.
Because you bagged them. You waited for him to come out. You bagged him.
She was the bad bitch in the club. They're waiting for the DJ to come out the booth.
Let's get into relationship talks.
Right. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
We found out who bagged too.
Right. Yeah.
And all due respect, the ladies are up 2-zip. All right.
Point
to y'all. Points to y'all. It's fine. It's cool. Like it's cool. Embrace it. I'm fine with it. I'm all the way fine with it. She bagged me. I'm straight with it. I done bagged so many girls. Now I'm glad I got bagged.
Ooh. Anywho, so as a DJ couple, that has worked together, worked separate, and stuff like that, have you ever encountered competitiveness or jealousy between the two of you as a DJ couple? That is the relationship topic today.
Okay, so like on a professional level?
It has to be professional.
Not in the bedroom.
Shut up.
We're not asking you if he's jealous of you in the bedroom.
We're talking about anything
with me
except
today.
the bedroom.
I can only speak for myself.
Yeah.
I know that I spent quite a bit of time trying to come from up under his shadow. So not necessarily jealous of him, because everything he does, like I'm always in awe. So never jealous, but definitely tried to take myself from up under his image and his shadow, because it was overshadowing me. Everything had to be tied to him. Anybody who wanted to book me went through him. It was like almost like I couldn't speak for myself. And so that would probably be the only thing. Competition, to be honest, there isn't. He's been doing this for too damn long to be in any competition with me.
Yeah.
And so if, better DJ, definitely him. You know what I mean? Better MC, definitely him.
So he inspires you.
Better host, better radio personality, then you would give that to me. More on this side of the industry, then that's what I do. I don't know. We're both creative as hell.
For me, it's just more admiration watching her grow and get better and better. Like, oh, not a competition thing. It's never been a competition. I always wanted to see her do better. You know what I mean? So definitely wasn't a competition.
So he inspires you to get better and do the things that you want to do.
Not too many DJs even leave the crib learning and practicing how to DJ and just get thrown right into a big ass party. Get on.
It was actually, okay, so we met in January. It was that following October or November, because it was breast cancer awareness. Right. So it was like October. And it was that party. And I didn't know. I should have known, because he bought the mixer with him. I'm sorry, the DDJ. And he plugged it up and he was like, get on. I shit my fucking pants. What? Because the Taj at the time, on a Thursday, one, it was his baby. And then 2, it was such a vibe, such a party that you had to know how to carry it. And so the little set I had was actually right in the lane of the time frame that he put me on, and so I crushed. But child, shit in my pants that day.
You should have seen the nervousness on her face.
Yeah, Taj on a Thursday was different.
Yeah.
It was a good vibe. It was just a good vibe. Like
I miss it so much.
Right.
it was just a good vibe.
A lot of
Because
people hit or miss.
Because
Right?
the vibe was like, it was such a mixed crowd in the beginning of the night. So you would be able to party with somebody who was 10 years older than you and had the best time of your fucking life, listening to all types of music. And then about 8 o'clock we hit, and then, you know what I'm saying, the whole vibe changed, and then it was kind of like, so yeah, it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was great. I miss those days.
I had one white dude at Taj every time I played.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he do the Junebug challenge. That nigga.
So there was this one, I
Hey,
forget his name, because all the girls danced with him.
Yeah,
He was
a dancing machine.
He was a great time. He drank
I hope
water.
he's okay.
And he came there to when he told us he came there, that was his workout.
Yeah,
once a week. He would get on the floor and chat
Crazy.
the whole night.
You know,
not even go to the bathroom. I never seen him go to the bathroom.
You know who you remind me of? What's that movie? Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
When the dude, they put the headphones on him and he just started dancing. That was him.
Yeah, he was just he was a vibe. Like he was literally a vibe. Like, you know, if you went there to Taj and opened up, right? Because you know, if you go open up at Taj, there's nobody there when you get there.
Right.
Realistically, like you got to wait for the crowd.
But the guy was there from opening.
He was literally there.
5 o'clock.
Back then, it was only about a half an hour before people started flooding it.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I liked.
Wasn't that long?
It wasn't long. Back then, when you say after work, niggas was in there after.
Nah, but as a DJ, that shit feels forever.
It does. No,
Yeah,
it does.
It does.
That shit feels like forever. When you open it up and there's nobody there, you sitting there like shit.
Right.
When they
Where
come,
in my drink, like
Niggas that had a whole meal behind the booth, and then you look up like, oh shit.
it's niggas in here.
yeah, like, and that's the funny shit. As soon as you look up, it's like
Oh
20,
shit.
20 and 50. Start multiplying. Hey, oh fuck, I wasn't ready for this quick shit.
I think was you dating LP already when I met her at Sweet 36? I think you was, because
Yeah.
I was like, who's this chick playing? I First of all, there wasn't a lot of females in the nightclubs in the city.
Mm-hmm.
It was her and maybe like 2 others. And then I seen you at Sweet 36, and I came in the booth, introduced myself. I don't know if you knew who I was already or not, but there was a couple people in that booth at Sweet 36. And then
your brother told me who you were.
Okay,
that's right. What had happened was, let me tell you a crazy story with DJ Mr. C, because he was there prior. Right. He had a party going on, and he's playing internal, right? And I'm like, you know, when you get there to the booth as a DJ, you're just scoping how everything is. And I'm like, if he's playing internal, maybe there's an issue with the CDJs. So I asked, I'm like, oh, well, first I'm introducing myself because I know who he is and his, you know, repertoire and his, you know, work ethic and stuff, like his history. And then I'm like, is there an issue with the, you know, the system? He was like, I don't know, that one's not working. These are not working. So I'm just playing internally. I'm about to get off. You ready? So I have my laptop and all that. And I'm like, at this moment, I never left home without my control CDs. So I said, let me just, I don't know, press eject. Nothing was in there. Let me put the CD in. Oh, it works. I'm like, did this nigga try to sabotage my set? He tried to sabotage me. I'm like, okay, so, you know, I was about to get fucked over, but I got it right. And I had just started dealing with him.
Yeah.
It was one of those, like,
she's on live, right? So she's a fucking
I go live while I'm at Sweet 36.
See,
and
like,
Mr. C packing his stuff up, but
shout
him.
Shout to Mr. C.
Yeah, he's super dope.
Well known, like good guy. Anyway. But he's over her shoulder on her live.
Looking at my live. Yeah.
Live, like in amazement. So I see him and I'm looking. So I say, yo, what the fuck does C have on right now? I said
he had like the 95.
He had on that when niggas used to wear when niggas used to wear the Air Force Ones
with
the
any
button
color
down,
button
with
down.
any kind of flannel button down. So I said
he had the we going out shirt on.
I say yo, he had a shirt on, like,
and he read it. So he was like, "Who's that saying that about me?"
Trey Nice, what? I said. So I started laughing. Yo, I'm not going.
Mind you, I'm trying to impress him because I know who he is, and I'm like, I cannot fuck up. This is the city, and he tried to sabotage me. Let me show him that I can fend for myself. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm already on my way down there, so I'm like, all right, I'll wait till I get down to the CC. Like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with him on this gram right now.
I got to tell your brother Dubs when he came in the booth after C left, like I told him what happened. We was laughing, and then he told me, me and my brother DJ, he's here. That's how I knew about you, but didn't meet you yet.
Right. Because I got the impression that you knew me when I got up there. I'm trying to remember back. And then
between Dubs and then between him saying he knew y'all, I was like, shit.
Right. And then
it's a small world. To me, I'm like, this is a small world. Like
that's my shorty. DJ LP, I was like, oh, she's dope. I said that. I said, yo, she's dope. I like what she's doing right now. I think that's the only time I bumped into you at the club DJing.
Really?
In 6 years, 5 years, right?
Wow.
Because
the work more together more often.
I had to walk out of that building. There was too much energy in that building. I had to get out of there.
I had to there.
I had to get out of there.
He didn't want to get into that.
She it's bad because I knew that it's a story. It's a story. You know me. I be on my shit half the time. So I had to walk up out of there.
I mean, but I didn't invite my ex there. He was there.
He was a promoter.
I didn't know that. In my defense, I didn't know that. Who booked me was not my ex. You know what I'm saying? It was another person. I was on a party with him, and I was like, oh, okay. But I still, I wasn't flirting with nobody else.
No.
I came and you came and when you was like, we gotta go, I was like, okay, we gotta go.
No. Yeah, it was what it was. But
well, let's bring the question to you, babe. Do you ever feel, because we are a DJ couple, any type of jealousy or competitiveness with me?
No, jealousy is not something that's in my DNA.
Okay.
So being jealous is no, I couldn't be jealous of anything. Competition wise, I'm not in competition with you or with anything about what happens. It's just sometimes there's a competitive nature about.
You are competitive.
I am, but but I try not to be competitive with you because I know that when I'm competitive with somebody, it's like all bets is off. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to win no matter what.
It's like the space table.
So yeah, like it's not a friendship thing. It's not a friendship thing. It's not a love thing. It's not none of the above. It's like I'm coming to take your head off, and it just is what it is. So I don't never feel in competition with you. I feel like I learned from when I started DJing and all the things that I've done as far as DJing, and then now having a relationship with a DJ, it's growth. Like I watch you, I pay attention to a lot of stuff. I learn from you in aspects of, certain things that, coincide with what's going on now, opposed to what I come from.
And then
we do,
and we adapt certain things from each other.
Yeah, we definitely have two different
not the
styles.
Same DJ.
But I'm not in competition with you or jealous. I just love to see the growth. I know when I first came to see you.
So I got a question. How was it for you transitioning, having a female girlfriend as a DJ and the niggas around the booth in her face?
Oh, she know the vibe.
I know the vibe too. If you think nigga, fuck jealousy, nigga. If you feel a little bit disrespected, you throwing bottles over the fucking.
Like she know what it is. Like I make a statement. I make a statement once I walk in, like, I'm here. Like,
yeah, I think you're very You don't just
I'm
sit
never a person that walks in and be keying and ha ha ha. So I'm always walking in with, like, what's up? How you doing?
I think
What's
you
up?
make your presence known.
I
You
make my
come,
presence known.
You give me
Right.
a hug. You may rub on my butt or whatever, but you know I'm DJing, so you're not gonna like go
Yeah,
crazy or
yeah.
whatever. But whoever's noticing, be like, oh, that's her man. You know what I'm saying?
Like I've like being with her.
We've
like,
had issues though.
I had issues
because I'm not like a person that be like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah,
you know
she's
what I'm
not
saying?
that. She's not that person.
Hi.
Yeah.
Someone has to cross a line for me to be like, hold on, you're crossing a line. But
So
if they
she's
just
not that person
friendly,
to be like,
I'll be like,
all right.
okay, hi, how you doing? Hey, oh, I'm a DJ, cool. I'm gonna sit here. They want to sit there, and he might think that I done brought a whole nigga with me to go DJ, and I'm like, no, the person's like, I DJ here also. Let me stand here, and I'm like, okay, weirdo.
And I ask her, like, yo, how you doing?
Don't
Matter of
know.
fact, let me ask her myself.
That's the crazy part. Is like most of the time that anybody had ever come in the booth that was either in the industry, promoter, artist, DJ alike, they already knew who I was. So they were coming to present themselves or introduce themselves who we've never met. And it's always, oh, you DJ Mr. Famous wife.
Mm.
My name is DJ Qlynn. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I caught her do that a couple times. She's like,
but that saves you the trouble though.
Not that I haven't had niggas come in the booth, but normally even some of those niggas know who I am and who's my man. And it's like, oh, like I just want to let you know you're doing a good job. Okay, thank you. Fuck out.
Yeah, but see with that though, Q, like the problem with I'm low key. I be chilling. I'm regular. So it's like a lot of dudes see that she has somebody or knows somebody and they just figure, oh, he's another DJ. Oh yeah, another DJ. They don't know me per se.
Right. I just attribute that to his status or his Instagram or whatever. Like like you say, you've been doing this for a while. He be in the streets. Okay.
Yeah. They take like a lot of people just take that a different way. Like, oh well, you just a DJ now. I'm really a street nigga. I don't really say that, but it's not for me to say. But I was really outside. Like, I was really outside. So being the fact that I was really outside, I know a lot of really outside niggas.
That's a fact.
So
it's easier for you when you have someone that when you come into a situation, they already know what the deal is. Me, I was DJing way before him, and I came in contact with guys, other DJs before when I was single. You know what I'm saying? So when they see me again in the club, oh, LP, yo, you killing it, da 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 da. They're thinking now, oh, this is my chance to holler at her because I didn't get to last time. Here goes Trey coming in the booth, and now he's like, oh, this your friend? Yeah. And I'm like, wait, hold on.
Now, on the flip side of that, don't nobody know me. So I would come up in the club sometimes after him. And get to the booth like, hey, how you doing? Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yo, but here,
I don't even gotta say nothing. Like I just excuse because that's if you don't move, you're gonna get moved. So excuse me.
But imagine
bounce.
In the beginning, I was like,
imagine how she felt like though, like coming into the strip club though, like because I DJ in strip club, so
that was hard.
Her coming in the strip club and then girls in the DJ booth and
basically naked.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And
different vibe though. And then I feel like if that was the dynamic, then I would have probably acted a little different, but also still made my presence known. And like, oh, hey, girl, we can all be friends, but you can't be up in this booth like this all the time. Okay?
Straight come in the booth, kiss me, dick grab, everything. I'm like, I'm in the middle of a transition right now.
Give a fuck. Tell that bitch.
My bartender used to be like, yo, who's shorty? Like, she come in here like she be on it.
I mean,
I'll be like, and like my bartender, that's my homegirl. So she was just like, yo,
no,
she
I
be
felt
coming
like
in
I
here like
had
she's
to
on it.
come like by surprise and randomly sometimes just to make sure that what you were saying was really going on. Because again, it's so tempting when it's a female, but it's even more tempting. You got a half naked female. She already naked halfway. Like it's you see all of her body, you know?
It's a
Yeah.
headache.
So, but that made me feel comfortable because once I saw, there wasn't nothing going on. When I didn't pop up and he'd be like, yeah, the night's going good. I'll be like, okay, see you when you get home. And that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just the way, that I feel like if you super secure in your relationship or with your partner, make their presence known. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made her presence known. Like, we in one of the biggest strip clubs in New York City, period. And you in the booth, like, yeah, nah, what's up? Talk to me from down there. What you need? All right, I got you. $20. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you gotta. I gave her that. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
I gave her that. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, this might be something. This could turn into something. So I gave her that open door. Like, here you go.
And I feel like y'all demeanor too. Your presence always known as a couple. Like
I
you
know
what I'm
Famous.
saying?
I know Famous. I know Lynn. So it's like their relationship. I've watched it. I've been a part of it. Like literally through those 6-7 years to where it was rocky and then it was good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad to see them still together.
Yes.
And,
congratulations.
And progressing into being an actual family.
Yes.
So that's dope.
That's dope.
That's just dope.
When I saw you proposed to her, I was like, yeah.
I just said it's about time.
I'm running away.
I know we spoke about that separately. Side. Okay.
You should see the actual video.
Have your bags packed.
She ain't know what was going on when I
Yo,
proposed.
Q, like.
Let me tell you something. I was at the table talking to my best friend shooting the shit. We had just did the fireworks outside.
I blew some shit up.
My anxiety was on 1,000,000 for different. I didn't realize how much I was affected by noise.
Right. Y'all ever blew real fireworks? Like the ones at Macy's?
Yeah.
Nigga, your whole face is gunpowder. My whole shit was like, we was blowing up some big fireworks.
My nephew's birthday was the following day, so we promised him like the works. So yes, we did that. And then July 4th is my grandmother's birthday as well. And so I'm like trying to calm down and taking shots with my best friend because I had a traumatic experience, and so like I didn't realize that fireworks were gonna like trigger me. So I'm over there just like, okay, sitting there, I was a little bit tight because I'm in this dress, my gut is out, hair not, sitting right. And then so I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And then I hear my name and then he's on the floor and I'm like, what's happening?
She missed the whole speech and then I was on the floor still giving the speech and she's like, wait, what's going on? She's like, what are we doing? What's going on?
And then I started crying and like.
I remember the first couple of words he said. I looked at the ring and I was like, in my mind, I was talking louder in my head than what the hell he was saying. So I couldn't even tell you what he said, but I was like, oh, yes. Yes.
We was in the house. Like, we was in the house. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter's like, now? You can do it now? You can do it now? And
they
I'm like,
knew. They knew.
Yo, chill. Relax. Like, relax. And I'm like, you gonna do it now? Come on. And then she's like right there. Like, while I'm there, she's like literally right there. Like, yeah. I'm like, yo, you don't get your ass out of here. But I mean, how was how was that moment for you? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like my moment, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a tough emotional nigga. So I had a tear too. Like it got there, it almost got there. But
yeah, I'm not really that emotional with the crying stuff, but I said what was on my heart, and her father, first of all, her father was sitting right next to her.
Talk
Talk about the pressure, right? And her mom's is on the right side trying to sneak video.
She on the right.
Her best friend.
Mommy didn't know. No, she didn't. Because when you
she was right there by the
no,
cabinet.
but when you look at so when you look at the video, my best friend was sitting here. I'm sitting here. My best friend was sitting here. My father was sitting like right there.
The pressure was on.
So the way my best friend's video
sister,
is,
daughter,
you see
everything.
my mom's face. She spins from the counter and was like, oh, she had no clue either. Everybody, everybody else knew but us. Me and my mom
everybody.
She was hyping it for you. She was like, oh, it's that time.
Everybody knew. I made sure because it was one occasion that I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it on my birthday when I had everybody come out to my dinner, like all my family.
We did it Christmas, so October.
So I did it
birthday.
Christmas. So I did it on Christmas,
yeah.
And then I told her moms, her sister, her dad. You know, we spoke about it or whatever the case may be.
I had no clue though, which was good.
Like I went shopping. I went ring shopping, all of that. Shout out to my man Ray Azales. Shout out to him. He was like, yo, Trey, this is it right here. Like, this is it. Like, I grew up with the nigga. Like, so to walk into a store and see him, I'm like, oh, good looking, bro. Like, let's get to this money. And I dropped a little bag on her joint. So it was just like, all right, I'm really doing this. You're really doing this.
Aww.
All right. You know, because it would have not, like, I was a thought.
Were we all?
Nah, I was a real thought. I was in houses when girls' boyfriends was coming to their house, knocking on their doors.
You're
like
about that.
So
oh shit.
That was Trey.
that was me.
Shit.
It's not for this red table talk.
Yeah, shout out to that.
Yeah, let me take a shot on that.
So
I was like, wait, what's going on?
No, but what's the funny part is I got a goddaughter out of that situation. If you give it not you, nigga. The nigga.
Is this really going on right now? We always.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, this is really happening right now. Say your fame. It's a knife in the kitchen.
Nah, that shit was.
I said that to you. Didn't I say that? I ain't playing. I dead said that shit to you, right, fame?
Right.
I'm gonna go grab the knife out the kitchen.
Yep.
I'm not bad.
That's for another time.
Right.
But
anyway, I'm sorry.
I'm tell me what's going on.
Hey, so did y'all ever like thought together?
Nah.
No.
I had to stop thotting when I met him. So
The thotting was pretty much over. Like
y'all, like after y'all met and y'all were just like kind of inseparable. Like with me, it was kind of like I was seeing him every day, every other day after that. So whoever I was talking to, I just cut them off. I literally didn't have time to see anybody else. And I was so into what was going on and wanted to see what was happening and where it was gonna go and was this gonna be serious.
So y'all was with each other like day.
Yeah,
well,
almost.
We were.
Relationships are a little different when you with somebody.
Just about like it wasn't every day, like, but we was around each other enough, you know, to solidify it. Like when when I knew it was a situation, when I knew it was real, was the first time she cried. That's when I knew shit was real.
Why she cried?
Because somebody, like, I had to go make a bank run. So we driving around. It's like 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, right? Like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm looking for like open check cashing places. Like, so we found one by my house and her phone is going off.
Oh yeah.
Like her phone is going off. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. She's going off. She curving it. Going on. So then we sitting in front of my house. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, my nigga, like, somebody really want to get in contact with you. What's up? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, I know what type of time this is. What's up? And I'm breaking. I'm spazzing. He's like, oh, what's up, nigga? I used to deal with. I was like, oh, and then at that point, I was like, oh, fuck that shit. And she was like, I only want to be with you.
Yeah, I was curving them. Like,
everybody know I only want to be with you.
And I'm not picking up the phone. Like,
I'm sitting. You know how you sit in the car and your girl start crying. You just sit there and be like, all
right. First of all,
I'm sorry.
I don't appreciate how you just like try her. Oh, baby, you may tell. You don't gotta do her like that.
That's how it
That's not
was.
how I sound.
She
It
was
was.
right. She was expressing her feelings. Don't
Yeah.
come from
Which I respect.
You gotta do it like
that's
famous.
That's what made me respect it more. That's what made me respect it more. That's what made me respect the relationship more.
Yeah.
okay.
Because if you curving somebody and I'm on the verge of walking out, and this is what you want, you figure out what you want, and you showed your emotions to keep me to stay. It was like, all right, cool. I know what it is now.
Yeah.
I know what it is now.
Even
So,
though I was verbally
I'm here.
telling you what it was, but you didn't want to
I'm
listen.
here. I'm here. So I'm here. I'm here.
They don't ever listen.
Nah, we don't. We don't listen. It takes something for us to listen. And that was it. That was the something. You know, it took something for Famous to listen.
600.
You know, it took something for Famous to listen.
686 miles. Yeah, it did.
Oh.
So he listened.
Loud and clear.
All it takes is something to get to him to sit back and be like, you know what? I need her. And he got your ass, nugger.
You got.
That I personally think that he got, but
oh my god.
Oh,
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
I'm the one over here.
He bagged you bagged him. He got you got God.
somebody got, and somebody got.
Both of y'all
bagged.
niggas got God. Both of y'all got God.
And both of y'all trapped
There you
now.
go.
It's over.
You know what? I take it back. I think I'm the one that got because I got pulled into being a mother to 5. So.
Oh yeah.
And you see,
And
look,
you're doing an amazing job.
and that makes a man respect the person by his side even more.
Oh no, our children ain't here. I need to check on it. 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah, my phone is over there.
That made him respect you even more and understand, you know, all right, I need to make this woman my wife.
Well, we appreciate you guys for coming through and sharing your story and what you guys been through and everything. Tell everybody where they can follow you and everything you got going on.
This is the point of the show when we're leaving because they don't want to talk to us no more. So this is your boy DJ Mr. Famous. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all social media platforms, DJ Mr. Famous NYC. You can also follow us together at a couple of DJs underscore on Instagram, and we're gonna get back to really building that once we get into this nice, sexy, brand new house of ours.
Ow. And Qlynn, let them know where to find you.
You can follow me at XO_QLYNN. Everything you need to know is actually on there. Literally everything. Right. Email contact, my businesses, everything you need is on there.
She's even on my website.
Stay tuned because I got some big things coming.
Are we gonna talk about
the ladies? She also has hair, so shout that out.
Let's talk about it.
Right, that's why I said you can find everything. Okay, so a little plug. I'm about to turn my hair company into a Black beauty supply. So but it won't be like your corner store beauty supply store.
Nice. Okay. Well, salute to you both.
Yeah, definitely.
I appreciate y'all for sharing your experiences and everything, your relationship with us, getting spicy for relationship talk. And we catch up with you guys.
Thanks. We love y'all.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Yes, thank you once again. A couple of DJs, DJ Qlynn,
DJ Mr. Famous,
for joining us. Shout out to the Union DJs. Once again, I hope you all are having an amazing Valentine's Day. Make sure you tune in each and every Sunday, 11 p.m. Eastern for Him and Her Talk. And if you missed any of our past episodes, make sure you hit the link in our bio at Him and Her DJ or on YouTube. Just look in Him and Her TV. We gotta go. Cheers. Happy Valentine's Day, guys.